Good morning, friends. It's Joe. Welcome to my animal spirituality video for Tuesday, May the 6th. Hope you're doing well on this Tuesday morning. I woke up kind of refreshed today. That was a nice thing. Sometimes you sleep better than other times and you're not quite sure why. Don't question it, just go with it. And I felt good. I had a very productive morning. I was at the gym and so far so good. So it's a good way to be. And sometimes we can lift ourselves into that position. And sometimes we can get help to lift us into that way of life. And my dog certainly can do that for me. And maybe you have an animal in your life that can for you. Today, I am going to talk about the most common debate I have had with other members of clergy. Now, it's healthy to debate people on certain topics if you're in the same line of work, so to speak. But sometimes it's interesting when the debate always comes to you. And that is the case when other clergy have come to me unprovoked just because they know I'm an animal lover, and they get into a very heated sometimes debate on whether animals are in heaven or not. They get very sure of themselves, they have in the past, and they have pursued it vigorously. For the first couple of times, I will admit that I was standing toe to toe as best as I could, but then I learned to just kind of sit back and let them talk themselves out, so to speak. Got to a point where I had an answer near the end of their monologue. And that answer was, or that question was, "You've been in heaven recently?" And they look at me and they say, "Of course not. What are you talking about?" And I'm like, "Well, then how do you know for sure that animals aren't there?" Then they call me a wise guy. What can I say? But let's peel back this onion, so to speak. God made all creation, makes that clear in the book of Genesis, and called them all good. He breathed the same life into us that he did animals. The word animal is the word is the derivative of the word soul, living soul. We also have situations when Jesus walked this earth that he was very conscious of the lives of animals, staying with them when he was tempted in the desert, making sure that they were not exploited in the temple, making sure, and this is one that gets kind of lost in the sauce, that they were not part of the Last Supper. The sacrifice of lambs had been done away with as far as he was concerned, and his sacrifice made sure of that. Only bread was served at the Last Supper, along with wine. Then there's the book of Revelation. The book of Revelation is supposedly all in heaven, and animals are mentioned there. Now, in one of my debates with one clergy member, I mentioned this. His answer: "Whoever wrote that book must have been on acid." I see. Interesting debate, isn't it? Well, let me put a close to the debate. Animals are here for our life, to live this life with us. They are not here for us to exploit them. They are not here for us to abuse them. They are very innocent, pure beings who do not sin. They give us great joy. They help us tremendously in so many situations, therapy animals and many others. They truly have the characteristics that God asks us to have and walk through this life so that we can get to heaven. So how aren't they there already? Also, I always say to people when they ask me, "What do you believe?" And they turn to me very sure of themselves and say, "I believe they're there. They are in heaven." I said, "Then you should keep on believing that." And sometimes what we believe so strongly is exactly what is. Now, these debates, sometimes they bear some fruit. Most times, in all honesty, they do not. I feel as if letting people talk their way through it and just Minimal engagement with them is the best way to go. Just living the life that I feel is important and respecting animals more each day is also, I think, the best way to so-called convert others to a more respect and compassion for our animals we share the planet with, and yes, realize they are in heaven. Going forward, I am going to be engaging with you a lot more as an animal chaplain. I am going to be doing some things on my website. I'm going to be holding some webinars. I'm going to bring some more light and exposure in a positive way to the animals we share this planet with, what they need and what they can bring us in what we need. And what a beautiful two-way street that will be. I'm also going to have a 7 animal series. I've mentioned it a few times. And I look forward to bringing all of this stuff forward. It's a joyful experience for me. And hopefully for you and for others, it will be a way for you to gain more peace in your life while respecting these beautiful beings created by God more each day. Well, my friends, that's my message for you on this Tuesday. As always, I hope it was helpful. I always welcome and appreciate your comments and your thoughts. And I always, always appreciate you being here with me. I want to wish you all a blessed Tuesday. And I look forward to seeing you back here more than likely on Friday with another scripture reflection. Take good care.